This is going to be one hefty of a video, but it must be done. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's going to be an interesting one. It's something that I've debated on filming for quite some time, but the more I thought about it, the more I thought that this video was highly necessary for our community. And that is because I'm going to be exposing the motherhood community. This community gets a lot of hate, a lot of flack, and it's definitely not without any merit. But I felt like this video needs to be put out there just because I know that if I had found a video that was similar to this, it would have helped me when I was a brand new mom coming into this world and not knowing anything. So like I said, it's definitely going to be a video that might cause a stir in this community, but I feel like it's necessary. And this goes without saying that, of course, some of my videos will fall into these issues / categories that I will be addressing in my video, just because these topics that I will be addressing is widespread throughout the entire community, whether you have hundreds upon thousands of subscribers to somebody who's just starting out or have a couple of thousands just like myself. Like I said, it is a widespread issue, and it's something that I've either observed and have talked to with some of my YouTube mom friends and my regular mom friends, to things that I've seen on people's comment sections that they are, I guess, addressing and complaining about. So do keep that in mind. Something that I've observed and definitely fell into the trap myself is this notion and idea of perfection. Whether it's a perfect life, perfect marriage, your kids aren't fighting when you're filming, this notion that you can do it all if you have my printables for how to organize your fridge, how to organize your house, what are you missing when you're cleaning, what to pack, and how to literally schedule every minute minute of your life so that it runs smoothly and perfect as possible, and not showing like the ugly side of your life. And honestly, perfection does not exist. I've said that in my videos, I've said that on my Instagram. Perfection does not exist. And within this community, I feel like it's a narrative that is always being pushed, that not even just in this community, but like in life in general, it is expected of moms, of women, to always be perfect, to always have things running smoothly as possible. And that's just not reality. There's always something that's going to cause a hiccup. You can't really schedule every single minute of your life to have everything run smoothly as possible. It's just not reality. And to me, when I became a mom, I thought to myself, okay, like I need to have my house clean, I need to have my baby taken care of, my husband taken care of, I need to take care of myself, I need to go to work, I need to do this and that. And it would just be frustrating, and I would feel cruddy when I couldn't get to like the dishes, or when I couldn't shower, or when I couldn't just do all of the things that I had planned to do for the day. And in hindsight now, I'm like, girl, you're trying to survive at that point. Because when you have a brand new baby and you're a brand new mom, you're just trying to survive and make it through the day. So if you didn't brush your hair, you didn't brush your hair. If you didn't shower and brush your teeth, guess what? You didn't get to do it. If you didn't get to the dishes, you have the following day to do it. Give yourself some grace, because you are in a whole new world with your baby, and you're trying to figure out what is going to work for you and your family. And this idea of a perfect life and a perfect marriage, I've said it does not exist at all. And it's definitely been shown not just here on YouTube, but in like life in general, where a lot of people are separating, going their separate ways, or getting a divorce, or, you know, just having ugly fights. And then you think to yourself like, wow, I really thought that they had a perfect marriage and life. And now it's coming to light that it was never like that. It was an entire facade. A facade for YouTube. Another thing that I want to talk about are my filming days. I tend to film once or twice a week, depending on the topic. And usually I film around Riley's nap or bedtime because that's literally my only free time to do all of that. And that's when I put my best foot forward, meaning that's when I do my hair, do my makeup, you know, look nicely and presentable for you guys, because that's the kind of quality I want to put into my videos. Of course, there's definitely videos on my channel where I'm, you know, you've seen me not with my hair done or with no makeup on, and that's fine. But, you know, you always want to put your best foot forward when filming, so I tend to do that with like my appearance and just trying to look as presentable as possible. However, I do want to say that 99.99% of the time, I'm not like this, okay? I am literally in a bun, no hoops, no makeup, in loungewear or pajamas all day because that's just how I feel the most comfortable. And that's how I'm able to do the things that I need to do throughout the day. Cooking, cleaning, playing with Riley, you know, doing activities with her, all that good stuff. So unless I'm going out or filming, this is not how I look 6 or 7 days of the week. Another thing that I want to add is the fact that when I do film, I try to keep my space tidy. However, there are days where the apartment is just a mess and I only get to clean it up at night. I do try to tidy up throughout the day just so that the mess doesn't accumulate, but honestly, half the time the apartment is a mess. And if I were to show you guys how the filming space that I am currently in looks like, you guys will be shocked because there's a bunch of stuff over here, a bunch of stuff over there, but you can't see that because I only have you guys framed like up to here. So everything else like on the floor, you can't see if there's anything on there. And so everything behind, I try to keep as clean as possible because that does help with the production of the video. Not a lot of people like to see a lot of things looking in a disarray or a mess. And I just like my videos also to be very nice and tidy looking. So that's what I try to do, but do not get it twisted. This apartment is 9 out of 10 times a mess. The third issue I want to talk about is diversity or lack thereof. It's something that I've discussed on my Instagram and both with my YouTuber mommy friends and non-YouTuber mommy friends. It's something that hasn't changed in a while. The 2 to 3 years that I've been watching the mommy vlogger content as well as doing them myself, all the girls are practically the same. When I first came across the mommy vlogger world, it was because of Haley Page and Brianna Kay. And then through them, through like the recommendation from YouTube, I came across Erin Williams, Tara Henderson, Liza Adele, Brittany Boren Leach, Tiffany Beeston, what is it, her name? Karen Swan and OK Baby, and the list goes on. But they're all the same, you guys. I feel like they're all morphing to be the same person. They're all the same prototype, white, blonde, driving a Ford Expedition or a more luxurious car, but similar to that one. Living in the same house with the same kitchen, you know, just having the same decor, the same content. There's nothing original about these girls anymore. No originality. They all do the same thing. And it's like, what makes you different? Like, why would I want to watch the same person doing the same thing over and over and over again? And it's disheartening to see because I used to enjoy some of these girls' content, but now there's like no originality. They're all the same. At least when Brianna Kay was a full-time working mom, she had that thing that made her different from the rest of the girls, and she herself has said that. And now that she's just a full-time YouTuber, stay-at-home mom, it's like she's one and the same. Nothing's different. No originality anymore. There's the same content in and out. They're all, you know, I feel like I said, they're all trying to one-up each other, whether it's with their pregnancy updates or their pregnancy bumps, getting the same car. Another example would be when Erin got her ranch and her bunches of acres of land. Well, now you have Tara and Brianna buying a lot and building their mansions, and now that they're doing that, here comes Liza, who's saying, oh, we're buying a house and we're also building our dream home. So it's like, you know, all the same content and at the same time really tone deaf because We're going through a pandemic, so people are having a hard time affording rent, food, you know, things like that. So it's like, I don't know. Their reality is no longer a reality for normal people. Personally, I would love to see different people from different races and socioeconomic backgrounds sharing their stories, because I do think that it is worthy. Our stories are worthy to be told, not just these ladies with their lifestyle and their experience. And representation matters, you guys, because if you are not seeing yourself in these commercials or videos or ads, one, you're going to feel crappy about yourself, and two, you're not going to be able to relate to all of these ladies' experiences or lifestyle. And three, you're just going to feel alone, because you're going to think that there's nobody out there going through the same struggles as you. Lastly, I do want to talk about the ever infamous complaint that this community gets, and that is that mommy vloggers use their child or children for views. Now, I'm not saying that all mommy vloggers use their children for views, but there is some merit to this notion, this idea. Why? Well, we just have to look at recent events from like Micah Stoffer, who rehomed, and I say rehomed lightly, her child, her adoptive child. She made tons and tons of money and videos off of her child. She didn't have the amount of subscribers or views that she had prior to adopting him. She didn't have the lifestyle, the cars, the home, the money, or anything like that prior to adopting him. All of this came after the fact. So for her to say that she didn't gain any money, you're lying, girl. You're lying. So she definitely profited off that. And you guys yourselves can see that when you search these videos on YouTube, whether it's pregnancy announcements, gender reveals, birth vlogs. Birth vlogs make a lot of money. Like, the views that these videos get is ridiculous. Now, I'm not saying, again, that all of these mommy vloggers do it for the views, but you as viewers can tell when it is authentic and inauthentic, when a lot of people are doing their content. A lot of mommy vloggers get accused of, you know, getting pregnant for views. And there was, I believe, I don't know how long ago, maybe like a year or two ago, where one of these mommy vloggers was suggesting to another one that she get pregnant for views. Not because you want another child to love, but for views. Yeah. And I myself, you know, can fall into this because I've done gender reveals, one of them, and pregnancy announcements and pregnancy updates, but that's me sharing my life, and that's the other half on here of mommy vloggers who are sharing their experience, what their life is going through, the changes that are coming with their pregnancies, and finding out the gender and finding out that you're pregnant when it was totally unexpected and not something in the works for you. And it, like I said, it's something that, you know, you want to share so you're not alone, whether you're going through postpartum depression or you're going through a rough pregnancy or you're trying to get pregnant. Like, there's a lot of people who do, you know, TTC journeys. Some of them are fake because, let's be real, a lot of them saying, oh, this is my TTC journey, and they've only been trying for a month, and then they get pregnant within like 2.5 seconds of that video. And then there's like authentic TTC journeys like Desi Perkins and Raw Beauty Christie, who took her 15 years to get pregnant. Like, she didn't even think that she could get pregnant. And that was the biggest announcement on YouTube when it happened, and I'm just so happy for her. So, you know, things like that, when, you know, you're having problems with infertility, like those types of videos make you feel less alone. You get to see other people's journeys and, you know, find out what resources and doctors have worked for them. So it's not like having children or a child for views is all for the money. There's also the other aspect where you're just sharing your life, sharing your struggles and experiences, and you just want people to relate to that so that they are not feeling alone. And I just want you guys to know that even though it looks like we have our ish together, we really don't. It's never the case. There's a lot of moments that you guys don't see. Like I've said, it's only like a 10 to 15 minute snapshot that you're seeing, and it's only the highlights. Like just think about all the madness that goes around behind the scenes, you know, all the tantrums, us not having makeup on, or, you know, spilling things on our shirts or on the floor, all that good stuff that doesn't get shown in the video. So don't feel like you have to live the same lifestyle or feel inadequate because you're not meeting the same standards or living the same standards as all of these mommy vloggers, even myself included. I've made, like I've said, videos like this, and I was in the same place where I was feeling inadequate and stuff, and here I am kind of sort of making the same video. So I can only imagine how my subscribers and other viewers are feeling when they see videos of myself going through my day and there's no tantrums of Riley or anything like that. So like I said, don't feel inadequate. We've all been there, and I hope that this video does help you, doesn't make you feel like you're alone in whatever you are going. I feel like this video has been all over the place, might have been a little ranty, but I just needed to get this out there. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you have not, give it a thumbs up, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.